What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You will be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. Yes, free. Free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here. King Hussle. King Hussle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle Family, turn motivation into memes, dog pounders out of pups, goosebumps horror stories, sleeping with the rain, King Hussle 2.0, Milwaukee made King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you hit the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing with your business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. Not telling anybody to do anything, so let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your pen, get your notepad, and let's get to these gems. Because I promise you, this information I got in this video today, it's going to turn your whole perception and outlook out on credit, on how the rich get rich, or how the poor get poor, stay poor, and a whole lot of different things. Because a lot of people are in the position they are in because of their way of thinking, their mind frame, their mentality, and it all can change. And today, I'm going to really drop some gems that's going to really have you out here thinking and really want to try some new things. So with that being said, let's get into the sauce that's going to turn you into a boss. All right, so a lot of people out here want to become self-made millionaires. A lot of people out here want to become entrepreneurs. A lot of people are tired of working 9-to-5 jobs. A lot of people have a lot of different situations. A lot of people's situations are different, but at the end of the day, the main goal is to start making money the easiest way as possible. Nobody wants to work a 9-to-5 job because a 9-to-5 job is putting you in a position to only make an X amount of money. A 9-to-5 job is not going to make you a self-made millionaire. Now, you got your doctors, your lawyers, and so on and so on, but that's over at least a decade of them doing that profession and hopefully saving money. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people think a lot of people in the world are millionaires when they're not. And it's that perception because they have a steady income coming in each month and they saved enough money. So let's say a doctor, right? Let's say he saved up $400,000 and he make every month he's making $12,000-$13,000. You gonna think that person a millionaire? Why? Because 9 times out of 10 they gonna have a nice car, a nice home. They're gonna dress nice. They're gonna have certain things that millionaires have that the average person is not gonna have. So a lot of people feel like these things are hard. A lot of people feel like getting into these situations is hard. A lot of people feel like them becoming successful is hard and it's not possible when it is. Now, a lot of people want to figure out this here method. How is the rich getting rich? What are they doing? Well, I'm going to break it down to you right here and right now because a lot of people need this information. They need this information so they can become successful and really exceed in life. So, when it comes to credit, you got personal credit and you got business credit. When it comes to the finances in life, you got loans, credit cards, lines of credit, and then you got bankruptcies and trust funds. Now, let me read to you guys why bankruptcies was created, because it's a lot of people out here that are under the impression that bankruptcies are like the worst thing in the world, right? So let me explain to you guys right here. First, before we get anything started, what were bankruptcies created for? I'm already up and I'm already working. It's 4:30 in the morning and my alarms go off. Let me show y'all this grind. 4:30 a.m. Y'all see that, right? I'm already up recording, right? So let me explain to you guys what bankruptcies are so we can start getting a better understanding. So bankruptcies was created to provide a procedure by which certain debtors can reorder their affairs, make peace with their creditors, and enjoy new opportunity in life with a clear field for future effort. So it's basically bankruptcy allows individuals and businesses to eliminate or reorganize debt that they are unable to repay according to original terms. The Bankruptcy Act of 1933 and 1934 were created to respond to the economic turmoil of the Great Depression. So let me say it again. Bankruptcies allows individuals and businesses to eliminate or reorganize. Eliminate means to get rid of, or reorganize the debt that they have. So you can literally get rid of the debt when you file bankruptcy, right? So that's just in simple terms what bankruptcies are. Bankruptcy will get rid of the debt on your personal or business wherever you file a bankruptcy at. Now, when people hear bankruptcy, they say, okay, but that bankruptcy is going to be on your credit report. That bankruptcy is going to be on there. Okay. So let me break it down into details for you guys. So you got a credit score, a credit profile. This showing how good you are with managing money. Everything revolves around money, right? So you got people who will say, okay, I understand that it's easy to get business funding because you're not going to get $1 million loan on the personal side. You're not going to get a $500,000 loan on the personal side. You're not going to get none of that on the personal side unless it's a mortgage loan. All that's on the business side. There's two ways to build your business credit. You can leverage your personal credit towards your business credit, or you can just build your business credit from the ground up, which is not hard at all. A lot of people build their business credit from the ground up, or they piggyback off self-made or successful friends that they have, or they buy self-corps, C-corps, self-corps and S-corps and all that. When the majority of the time people have friends and they piggyback off of and they build their business credit off like that. So understanding that you will get more money on the business side because it takes money to make money. That's why people use business credit and utilize business credit more than personal credit. All you need is a paydex score of an 80 or better and a decent paydex score, right? So like I said, bankruptcies allows individuals and businesses to eliminate or reorganize debt that they are unable to repay according to the original terms. That's what bankruptcies are for. So people said, okay, you're telling me that the government is putting out a program where because it's not you can file bankruptcy when and whenever that you want. So there's a program out there that's saying that if I want to eliminate all the debt that I am unable to repay according to original terms, that I can eliminate all this debt and start all over. Now people be like, man, bankruptcy is gonna be on your credit report. Bankruptcy is on your credit report, student loans on your credit report, mortgage loans is on your credit report, auto loans are on your credit report, everything is on your credit report. Nothing stays on your credit report. Things fall off after 7 to 10 years depending on what type of account it is. Right? And depending on your credit score will determine how bad you'll get a hit on your personal credit, right? So let's say, okay. So then you got trust funds, irrevocable trust funds. And irrevocable trust funds protect your assets. So whatever that you put into this trust fund is protected. And the beneficiary of this trust fund is more likely going to be your children or your kid or something like that, right? This is the methods that how the rich get rich. So you got these no-doc loans out here. people build their business credit and they start getting no-doc loans and all different type of things like that, right? So let me give you guys an example. So let's say I get $1 million loan for this restaurant that I want to open. Because we all know businesses come, businesses go. Businesses can run for 50 years and file bankruptcy. Businesses can run for 20 years and file bankruptcy. Like we're starting to see with almost every business in the world at some point of time file bankruptcy. Like, pay attention. And they're filing bankruptcy because they're in so much debt from investing in this and trying that and trying that. It's like, we don't want to pay that back. But we're going to get to that in a second, right? So, let's say we get $1 million loan for this restaurant, right? And we take $250,000 and we put it into the trust fund. So now we got $750,000. We invest into the restaurant. The restaurant is going good. Profiting about $1.2 million a year. So let's just say $100,000 a month in profit. You're paying the loan back. You're paying the loan back and you're still making profit. So let's say the loan is about, the payment on the loan a little under $10,000 a month, but you're making $100,000 a month. So you probably after expenses from, let's say, just probably say you profiting probably $50,000, $60,000 a month after it's all said and done, paying employees and rent, whatever, all that, right? You put that $250,000 in there. You paying off the loan. Let's say 6 years down the line. So let's say for 6 years, each month out of that $60,000, you put up $10,000 in the trust fund. So that's $120,000 a year that you're putting up, right? So that's 600. That's roughly almost 700,000. You know, so let's do the accurate math. So 120, because I want y'all to really understand this. 120 times 6. So yeah, $720,000. I was right. So you $720,000 and you already got the $250,000 in there. So that's almost $1 million you got into this trust fund. After 6 years, this business, the economic falls, this restaurant fails. Now you file bankruptcy, right? Now, we all know irrevocable trust funds, anything in the trust fund is protected. So those assets, whatever in there, is going to be protected. And whatever left in those accounts and whatever assets that you have that they can recoup to get back that loan, they will do that. A lot of people take what they got in them accounts and transfer it to offshore accounts and trust funds. So let's say they probably got $3 million in that account, just all racked up. That out of that 3, they probably put 1.7, 1.8, close to $2 million into that trust fund. So now they had $3 million in the trust fund, and when the banks come to garnish the accounts for that business, it's money in there. So they're getting some money back, and they coming to get the chairs, whatever they can get back to recoup that money, right? So now you got this bankruptcy on your credit. Now people like, man, I don't want no bankruptcy on my credit. I don't want no bankruptcy on my credit. Let me break it down to you, the finesse and what people don't know and what they don't want you to know. And this is pure game right here. This is something that they not gonna tell y'all right here. So when you file bankruptcy, you're not. Bankruptcies are filed with the courts, not the credit bureaus. But the credit bureaus are buying this information from public records, from LexisNexis and Sage. So when the credit bureaus receive the public records from LexisNexis, they don't list the actual furniture. It might say something like recorder of deeds or municipal court, right? And that is not the actual furniture. So that technically is a case of false reporting and a violation of the Fair Credit Act, which means you can dispute that, provide the information, which is a code, and show them that this is not the correct the correct creditor for this, the correct furniture, and then they delete it off your credit report. This is how the rich gets rich. They file bankruptcy, they get the bankruptcies off, because when credit bureaus do not file bankruptcy, the courts file bankruptcies, and it goes into public records. The credit bureaus buy public records, and once they buy these public records, they report this information, but the information is inaccurate because of the furniture. Who's the furniture? That's how people are getting these bankruptcies off their credit. They're using codes like 15 U.S. Code 1681A4. Definition rules of construction. The Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is the code that you need right here. The Fair Credit Reporting Act 15 U.S.C. Code 1681 is a federal legislation enacted to promote the accuracy, fairness, and privacy of consumer information contained in the files of consumer reporting agencies. This is the code that you need right here. I just gave y'all all the information right there. How to know why you can get the bankruptcy off. Why trust funds are helpful. All that. This is what they're doing. So a lot of people hear bankruptcies and they go, I'm scared of bankruptcy. No, who wants a bankruptcy on their credit? Nobody cares about that, because I tell y'all this all the time. When it comes to credit, there is always a legal finesse with all this stuff. And once you learn credit, you learn these legal loopholes and these finesses, and you're able to do things like this. So when people hear bankruptcies and trust funds and, oh, that's a scam, y'all always think something's a scam when y'all don't know something. Then y'all see a whole bunch of people doing it, like, oh, I'm finna do it too. I very, very much dislike those type of people. These are legal loopholes that is being exploited on a daily basis by millionaires and billionaires, and then you got people at the lower level who's thinking, oh, this is a scam. They don't want bankruptcy on their credit, because at the end of the day, people feel like having the least debt as possible is good when you need the most debt on your credit, so you can start building your credit profile and start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. That's why y'all don't be getting approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, because y'all don't be having enough debt on your credit report. So if you are somebody who want to legally get loans and not pay them back legally, this is the method that the rich is using to do that. Building credit, getting as much money as they can get funded off that credit profile, trust funds, protecting the assets, filing bankruptcies, and doing it all over again. And then in another video, I'm gonna break down step by step on actually how to report these and dispute these bankruptcies to actually get them off your credit report. But this is just telling you what's going on and how they're doing it, and how bankruptcies are and trust funds play a part into a lot of credit situations, getting funding and making money, and helping the rich get rich and why the poor stay poor. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping this sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 Limit Gems is $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for $350. Yes, $350, Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know your pin ready, and we'll go from there, all right? No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. All right, so let's get to work. Let's start making this money. Also, make sure y'all getting y'all in-person unlimited gems for $6,000. Make sure y'all getting y'all 3-month mentorship for $7,500. But for limited time only, I am doing credit repair for $2,500. All right, so which means I will repair your credit for you, and I will also teach you and assist you and show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it, so you can learn how to do it on your own. Start teaching other people and doing it on yourself. All right, so get y'all credit repair mentorships for $2,500 right now. Don't miss out. All right, people already booking. Also, make sure y'all go follow the Telegram's New Age Credit Repair and the Millionaire Network. Make sure still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. We'll do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music, skits, blogs, and music videos, traveling, networking, making money, and having fun. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, King Hussle 2.0, No Rags, Just Riches, Market Made, King Hussle. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hussle Crazy Reactions. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hussle X1M. Just dropped a new mixtape and a new single, Hustle and Flow, and Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views and comments up, and them likes up. Make sure you follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. And make sure y'all stay tapped in and getting these lessons. I promise you, when they go back to regular price, I'm not going back. Hey, so if you come when they go back to regular price and you tell us, I got $350, bro, come on, bro. No. So make sure y'all follow instructions, send them screenshots. No screenshot, no reply. So I'm not going to reply to anybody who doesn't send a screenshot. So just follow instructions. If you don't got the cash, you're not ready, that's cool. Just write till you are, and we're going to make some money together. All right, so with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down on any of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.